In this video, we're going to go over signaling molecules. Okay, so I gave a brief overview of this in the last video, where I talked a lot about how the mesoderm releases signaling molecules which causes a concentration gradient, right? So let's start by going over what is sonic hedgehog. Sonic hedgehog is a signaling molecule. So remember, a signaling molecule is something that releases chemicals which turns certain genes on or certain genes off, which creates a different type of neuron to be created, right? So then, basically, let's take the example of Sonic Hedgehog. Assume that this is your ectoderm, and this is your mesoderm. In your mesoderm, there's your Sonic Hedgehog molecule is expressed over here. So the concentration here will be, say, in this region will be really condensed and dense, right? Condensed, dense, like all the way, really, really tight, right? And then, as it slowly disperses, as you get farther away from the origin point, your concentration begins to get more sparse, sparse, and sparse, right? So now let's look at the respective tissues, right? First, let's look at the tissue that's directly exposed to the super concentrated region. So this region, since it has high concentration, will become a certain type of specialized glial cells. Then, if you look at the concentration where there's somewhat medium concentration over here, right? Like so, the medium concentration will become motor neurons. And finally, if you take a look at the farthest one where there's barely any molecules present, right? Like it's super duper like non-existent, then low concentration will create something called interneurons. So interneurons are basically the neurons that are responsible for communication between two specific neurons. So like between two sensory neurons, there will be a interneuron which connects it. Interneurons are not specialized neurons. Like they're not like only for sensory, only for motor. They're just a neuron that communicates with two other neurons, right? So how I like to think about this is that high concentration means specialized. Like that's the highest up you can get. Medium concentration just means motor, and interneurons means low. You don't have enough resources. You're not going to grow, right? I mean, yes, you will grow, but like I'm just saying in terms of the general concept. Um, okay, so I also wanted to point out it's really important to know that Sonic Hedgehog is not just in humans, it's in so many different species, from flies all the way to humans, which is really cool. Which this can tell us that the embryonic system, the way that these systems are determined, these neurons' functions are determined, is not just specialized to humans. It's actually a very common process which occurs in multiple species, which I thought was something really important and really interesting to learn about. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and I hope this video was helpful. Bye bye. And also, sorry, if you have any questions, please feel free to comment down below or email me at stemwme@gmail.com.